Hey everybody, I just wanted to walk you through this review of the Elixir Synergy course that's put out by Heidi Olander, J.S. Olander, and Brandon Gilbert from Hyperion Herbs. Um, if you are someone who wants to get into herbalism, wants to learn how to make medicinal tea, or someone who is generally interested in longevity and health, then this program is for you. I think it's like a 138 page ebook that walks you through everything. So it's perfect if you're just getting started with herbs, or if you want to take your knowledge and your practice of herbalism to another level. This is really a good course and something that you should look at. I highly recommend it. If you're new to herbs and don't know anything about them, basically, herbs are a way of tonifying and strengthening and even healing the body and the energy systems within the body to prevent disease and overcome disease. Um, and what herbalism does is it allows you to tonify or tone up your internal organs. It's almost like an internal exercise. We go to the gym and lift weights and strengthen the muscles of our body. You could do the same thing with with using herbs internally and drinking them. So learning how to make teas and learning how to work with infusions, decoctions, and how to make medicinal herbal elixirs is going to be, it has to be a part of your daily life if you're looking for long-term health and preventing disease and even overcoming disease. The Chinese have been using tonic herbalism for thousands of years, and they basically just cook with their herbs in all their teas and their soups, and it's basically just a way of life for them. And unfortunately, in the West, we've kind of walked away from that and gone more towards Lipton iced tea or things like that. So if you really want to take your level of health to the next level, then I highly recommend learning how to work with herbs. And this is a perfect course that complements a lot of Daniel Vitalis's work, because in this course they give you specific recipes and specific things to follow. Everything from how to what kind of teapots to buy, what kind of water to use, where to buy your herbs, what kind of herbs to buy, whether or not you can reuse the herbs over and over again, specific recipes for certain, liver health and different ailments that we may experience in the body. So this is an awesome course. I highly recommend it. And let me just scroll through. I'll give you a sneak peek on some of the sections of this book, and you can take a look and see more for yourself. And this is the table of contents here. You can see we're on page 6, and I'll just scroll down so you can see a little bit about what this course is. You can see it's laid out really nicely. It's easy to read. So it just basically walks you through the standard equipment, properly using a blender, sweeteners, storing your herbs, how to store them, how to make seed milks. And this is really a good part of the course too, is learning how to make your teas, your medicinal teas, and then using that as a base for nut milks, and then straining the nuts or seeds from that, and then that liquid is your base, and then you can add superfood smoothies, or I'm sorry, superfoods into that, and to build a smoothie that will basically act as a meal replacement and can last for hours and hours throughout the day. So it really kind of nourishes you at a deep level with all of the different ways that you can incorporate nuts and seeds into your elixirs. So let me just scroll down. This Strong Bones tea is really an awesome tea too. I'm going to start using that one. The adaptogen liver cleanse, that's really great. I have lots of really cool recipes in here. Let's see here: creamy chai, the hot caramel latte, frothy frappuccino rishi. So we have all kinds of really cool ice mint. Lots of different recipes. Where to buy your herbs, resources, finding a spring, elixir craft, and just all kinds of really cool stuff. So when you get really good at making these teas, what you can do is basically build a drink. Take some of these recipes they have in here and build something around what you specifically need. So if you're looking to rebuild your adrenal glands, if you're trying to rebuild your liver, cleanse your liver, strengthen your heart, any kind of thing like this, overcome cancer. You can use ancient Chinese medicinal herbalism and structure it around making nut and seed milks and build a superfood smoothie that's going to nourish you from the at a really deep level. So they teach you also how to make nut milks, and these are going to be basically part of making your elixirs. So it's really important to know where to get raw nuts and make sure they're 100% raw, because a lot of the nuts these days are not raw, and they talk about that. They talk about where to get these nuts to build into your smoothies. And there's really a cool bonus at the that comes with this course that teaches you about where to get your nut milk bags, because they sell for about $10 or $12 online, but you can make these things and get them for $1 or $2, and they talk about that in one of the bonuses, and also to how to get your superfood green powders for a fraction of the cost that you would pay any online retailer or anything you would buy at the health food store. You can actually put together your own green superfood powders for pennies on the dollar. So that alone is worth the price of this course, in my opinion, because those green powders are really important to add into your diet. But a 16-ounce bottle can cost you $50 or $60, which doesn't make it very conducive for incorporating them into your lifestyle and on a daily basis, just because of the cost. So that alone is worth, I think, this course. But there's so much great information in this course. I highly recommend it. And it's really cool too, because they talk about how to make hot elixirs, and a lot of times what I'll do is I'll make the tea and then I'll put it in the fridge and add it to other bases to make my smoothies, because a lot of times I really don't like to drink a hot tea because it's either too bitter or the herbs taste like you're drinking dirty socks or something. But a lot of these recipes make the teas so really tasty and nice and sweet without adding any sugar. So a lot of these things, recipes in this book are really good. Let's keep scrolling down a little bit. They have a full buying guide in their book too that talks about how to where to source these ingredients for your teas at really good prices. And it's just no doubt about it, if you really want to get healthy, you have to start working with teas and start working with herbs and learn about how the herbs affect the body, how they affect your endocrine system, how they affect your glands, your hormones, and how they really can nourish you at a core deep level. So I strongly recommend this book. If you don't have it, you can purchase it through the link on this page. Yeah, so if you have any questions about it, just let me know, and I'd be happy to answer anything that you have. And if you do buy it, I'd love to hear what you think of it. And if you make any of the recipes, let me know. I'd love to hear your experience with it. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.